If your video is not blowing up on internet, it's because your subconscious is shit.
Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Sydnee, and this is my husband.
Tre.
And here's where we talk about all things that benefit our community. And today, we're going to be talking about how your subconscious mind is just like the internet's algorithm.
Why in the world are we talking about this, Sydney?
You say like
Because
that.
it's like
You said, why in the world are we talking about this, Sydnee?
no, my bad.
You know,
Because I got racist now, y'all. So I was like, I sound a little weird, but no, like I feel like, why are we talking about this? Like, why do you think this is gonna this is a popular video?
Well, I personally like to study the subconscious mind. I like to study the mind and all of its different mechanisms, how it operates, and I just enjoy that. So recently or lately, with studying it and getting more in tune with my thoughts and changing certain thoughts, I realized how basically getting rid of old programming and old beliefs and old thought forms that I had and replacing them with new ones that I'm choosing to have versus like the ones from my past that maybe someone else chose for me. With me doing that, I can see how my emotions, actions, and thoughts are different. Even the things that I see, my reality has changed due to that fact. And I feel like that's just like the internet's algorithm.
Okay, so you brought the subconscious into it, and you see like how everything changed. Like, how do you see that on the aspect of the internet's algorithm?
So, as you all know, because you obviously have internet access, that's already a blessing. So, because you have internet access, you have access to the algorithm on many social media sites. So, YouTube has an algorithm, TikTok has an algorithm, Instagram, Facebook, they all have algorithms. And the algorithm basically pushes out what you're telling it that you like. So what you tell the algorithm you have interest in, it's going to show you more of that. It's going to suggest to you things that are similar, or it's going to say, okay, this person likes the color purple, so I'm going to suggest videos maybe with purple thumbnails because they're going to click on it because they like purple.
And I didn't even know it went that deep for real.
Yeah, you can choose to just see videos that like have certain colors in the thumbnail.
I know like the same niche, but it's like everybody knows about a niche. But it's like when it gets that specific, that's kind of why you see certain people doing similar things, like couple channels. You know, once you like a video of one couple channel, it's gonna start showing you multiple different couple channels. But it's like I see like how they pinpoint it, how the algorithm pinpoints it is like, let's say you like a video of what's the popular videos right now? 20 women and one man. Like, let's say you like that one of those videos. It's gonna start showing you multiple videos or the next video of that same person.
Yeah, and even if you don't necessarily hit the like button, it'll show you just because you watched it. And it's looking at the length of time that you watched it. So you didn't just watch it for 10 seconds and click off. You watched 30 minutes of it. So the algorithm is paying attention to the watch time that you've given it. If you watched it in its entirety, you're going to get like 5 or 6 more suggestions for those type of videos.
For sure.
So the amount of energy you put into it matters.
For sure. And like we have, like a lot of our viewers, you know, the readers, you know, the listeners, a lot of them are entrepreneurs because our content is around like benefiting our community, you know, and a lot of people wants to make more money, so they start doing their own thing. So how does this like coincide? Like, does this mean that like people have to work on their subconscious, or people need to make really great thumbnails? Like, how can like they coincide both of these to help them to make more money, help them be a better entrepreneur?
I think it first starts with you asking the question, do you like what you see on your feed? Like, does that resonate with who you are? Like if you are stagnant in growing your business, or maybe you've been stuck at 100 subscribers, or you don't get any likes, or nobody even watches the video. Like if that's what's happening, you're wondering why, look at your own news feed. What does your news feed consist of? Does it consist of videos that are teaching you how to make better thumbnails, or how to get more views, or how to make better content? Like, what are you watching outside of the content that you're making?
So it's like basically, if your video is not blowing up on internet, it's because your subconscious is shit. So, okay, with that basically being said, fix something up here or fix something in here. Like, work on yourself, really.
Because I feel like when we, as entrepreneurs, we get in that mode of being like, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing everything right. I'm following all the guidelines, and you think that you're doing everything right, and it's just not happening. Or I hear a lot of people say like, the algorithm is against me, or the algorithm hates me, but that's not true.
That was me. And I feel like it's like, I've only worked on one side. Meditation, I only work on my subconscious. But it's like when it comes to my content, I never really used them, mixed them both. Because like I'm solely focused on my subconscious. But then there's the people that are content creators. I'm only so focused on trying to get in the algorithm. But you have to work them in. Like, it's not like
to change your beliefs about your content.
Because with you saying that actually helps. Because like, I'm a spiritual coach, I'm a meditation coach. Like, yeah, that's one thing, but I'm a professional in my field, but the people on the internet don't know that. The people on the internet don't see me as that, because I haven't mixed my subconscious with the algorithm to actually start attracting those people and allowing them to see me as a professional. That's a word. Like, okay. So now that we know that basically like the subconscious mind and the algorithm, they're one and the same. How, like, now that somebody that they know, like, let's say somebody knows about the algorithm, but they don't know about the subconscious, or someone knows about the subconscious, but don't really know about the algorithm. Like, that was me. How can you, like, what would you say to them to help them grow?
The person who doesn't know about the subconscious mind, but knows about the algorithm?
Yeah, and vice versa.
Okay, so the person who knows about the subconscious mind, but not the algorithm, but they want to know about the algorithm, I mean, listen to this video. It's gonna make it make more sense.
Yeah.
But the person who knows about the algorithm but doesn't know about the subconscious mind, I would say that the same way you know about the algorithm, you've paid attention to it clearly, but you haven't paid attention to your subconscious mind at the same rate or in the same capacity. So pay more attention to the subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is literally what 90% of our actions and reactions are based off of. Like, that's how we see our physical reality, is all the beliefs, all the thoughts you had yesterday, majority of them are running again today. So if you change some thoughts yesterday, you're gonna have to change them again today, and then change them again tomorrow, because they've been there probably all of your life since you were 7. They were most of the time programmed between the time you were born and age 7 is when your subconscious mind and those beliefs really get embedded into us. So let's say between the years of 0 and 7, you had this belief that your parents didn't have enough money, or you had a belief that you would never see over 18, you would never make it past 25. If you still have those beliefs, those are still running, and that could be stopping you from achieving success in your business, or it could be a hindrance in making you believe like, okay, this video isn't good enough. And it could have been because your parents or a cousin or an aunt once told you weren't good enough, or a teacher once told you weren't good enough. So now you have that running in the background, and so when you do make a video, you don't post it because you're like, it's not as good as Mr. Beast, or you don't post it because the thumbnail isn't as good, or you don't have great cameras, or things like that, and it'll make you discouraged, it'll make you quit.
Yeah. And I feel like entrepreneurs already kind of know this information, they just got to put it together. Like, we all know that we don't need the nicest camera. We all know that we don't need a subscription to the next coaching. Like, we know that we don't necessarily need those things. We just really need to be consistent, put in the work, and learn. Like, if you don't know about your subconscious mind and the algorithm, get to know about it, understand it, really make this something that, if this is something that you want to do for the next 10, 15, 20 years, actually learn the science. Get into it, because it seems like one of us, all of us humans are put in this algorithm on planet Earth, but we fit and we coincide. Some don't because of crime, but we all make it work. Just like you got to put in the work and understand that your subconscious mind is similar to your internet algorithm.
It empowers what you see.
Exactly, and vice versa. So if you really want to make your videos popular, if you want to blow up, fix what's going on inside of you. Understand who you are and work with what you got.
And the perfect time to start reprogramming your mind is actually write down some daily affirmations. Write down some things that are empowering to you. So you don't have to Google affirmations. You can write down a statement that makes you feel powerful about your business. It makes you feel like your business is growing. Write down 10 of those statements and then read them before you go to bed. Read them 3-4 times before you go to bed. Read them 3-4 times before you start your day. And just see what happens. Do it for 7 days and come back and comment on this video and let me know if you saw any change. And I'm a testament of this. I've used this myself. I've done this myself. And so I know it works.
For sure, yeah. And writing down is super important. Like right now, I make sure that everything that I want in my life, I write it down. And not just writing it down, but I make sure that I see it every day. Like I got my manifestation on my lock screen of my phone, because I know that that's what I want to see every day. Because I look at my phone every day. I work on my phone every day. So I want to see my manifestations, because now that's like putting that little seed, planting that seed in my head, like this is what I'm working toward. So don't, like, when distractions and roadblocks come, don't worry about them. The algorithm is going to be roadblocks, it's going to be situations, but just continue. Just like your subconscious mind, there's going to be tests and trials that you need to do. Just know that, put your manifestation in front of you every single day, so when things and distractions come up, you know what you're working on, and you got that tunnel vision. But we hope y'all like this video. Y'all, we had our setting in our car. We currently are going to do a lot more videos in our car, but we hope y'all love the video. Put a like, comment, share, subscribe, put a comment in our video saying what you liked about the video. But we out.